Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Dear students, my today's topic will again focus on this plant physiology. In this present topic, it will be explanation of some important terms which are associated with the concept of the osmosis. Sir, why we are going to explain such terms? Because the future topics like plasmolysis, they will be explained when you understand such important terms which we are going to explain today. But before discussing this terminology within this plant physiology, I will again try to remind you people what we were discussing in the earlier lecture. If you know, our topic was the concept of this osmosis. But मैंने आपको बताया था, osmosis means the movement of water. Osmosis means the movement of solvent from pure state to solution across selectively permeable membrane or semi-permeable membrane. We also discussed that it is movement of water from higher free energy state to lower free energy state across semi-permeable membrane. बेटा आपको याद होगा, this system, the beaker, जिसके पास वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स में फ्री एनर्जी ज्यादा होती है, इसी का केमिकल पोटेंशियल ज्यादा होता है. केमिकल पोटेंशियल मींस फ्री एनर्जी पर मोल ऑफ दिस वाटर. और इसलिए वाटर का एक रूल होता है, जहां केमिकल पोटेंशियल ज्यादा है, जहां फ्री एनर्जी का कंसेप्ट बेटा ज्यादा है, वहीं से वाटर माइग्रेट होता है, मूव होता है towards lower free energy state or lower chemical potential. This was the old terminology about the osmosis which you have explained, which we try to collectively understand this. But today, we come to the topic. We have to discuss the concept of this osmosis, but we have to discuss important related terms within this osmosis. बेटा, जो पहली टर्म है, इसी टर्मिनोलॉजी को अपने अंडरस्टैंड करना है. Tomorrow you will solve the questions. The first term which you will explain within this osmosis, what do you mean by hypertonic solution? Sir, what is hypertonic solution? It is comprised of two words. Hyper means more, hypertension, hyperglycemia, more pressure, more glucose levels within the body. Hyper means more. Tonic means tonicity. What is tonicity? It is related to the solute concentration. बेटा, hypertonic solution का मतलब है वो solution जिसमें solute concentration ज्यादा होती है. ये आप लोग मुझे बता रहे हैं, but it is wrong. I say, what is hypertonic solution? Sir, hypertonic solution is that which has more solute concentration. No, it is not the correct definition you have to explain. What is actually hypertonic solution? We'll try to solve this. It is that type of solution having higher osmotic concentration. Better understand कीजिए. Having higher osmotic concentration. If not osmotic concentration, it is actually solute concentration. That solution जिसके पास solute concentration ज्यादा होती है, लेकिन compared to another solution, उसी solution को आप hypertonic solution कहेंगे. So it is not, it is called as, to make the castles in there, that hypertonic solution is that which has more. No, it is comparison to what? इसलिए आपको मैं कहूंगा, जब भी आपके लिए कोई बताएगा what is hypertonic or any other related term, आप कंपैरिजन में बताइए hypertonic solution क्या solution होती है. That solution जिसके पास solute concentration ज्यादा होती है कंपेयर टू अनदर सोल्यूशन हियर, उसी सोल्यूशन को आप नाम देंगे हाइपरटोनिक सोल्यूशन। इसीलिए आपको मैंने बताया है दैट सोल्यूशन having higher osmotic or solute concentration compared to another solution here, प्लीज रिमेंबर जिस सोल्यूशन में सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन ज्यादा होती है कंपैरिजन टू अनदर सोल्यूशन, कॉल दिस एज हाइपरटोनिक सोल्यूशन। बट रूल एक है, मैंने वो टर्म यहां पे नहीं लिखी है। जो दो सोल्यूशंस अब है, दे मस्ट बी सेपरेटेड बाय सेमी परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन। सो अगर आप दो सोल्यूशंस को लेंगे, एक में सोल्यूट ज्यादा है, दूसरे में सोल्यूट्स कम है, बीच में सेमी परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन है, अब ऑस्मोसिस का कंसेप्ट होगा। आप इस सॉल्यूशन को कहेंगे ये हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन है, इसकी टोनिसिटी ज्यादा है कंपैरिजन टू दैट। दूसरा पॉइंट आपको मैं बताऊंगा, दिस हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन हैज एन इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी, इट विथड्रॉज वाटर फ्रॉम अनदर सॉल्यूशन। सो जब हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन को साइड में, सेमी परमेबल की साइड में दूसरी सॉल्यूशन हम रखेंगे, it has property to gain the water from that very solution. So rule hai, wherever there is hypotonic solution, it has the property to gain the water by osmosis. Hence I have written that it withdraws water from another solution. ये एक पॉइंट है, बट आपको मैं एग्जाम्पल से समझाता हूं। Suppose we have a device like in this way, it's in U-shaped, is found in the labosphere. This is semi-permeable membrane. SPM is semi-permeable membrane. Now, we can place two solutions here. This is one, this is another. This is A, please remember this is B. Those solutions, as the definition suggests. This contains 10 molar glucose. That means this is 10 molar solution here. This contains 1 molar solution here. Again, this will be glucose. Sir, इसकी स्ट्रेंथ है 10 मोलर। सर, इसकी स्ट्रेंथ है 1 मोलर। अब आपने सिलेक्ट करना है कौन सी सॉल्यूशन हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन होगी। बेटा, that solution which has higher osmotic concentration, I mean solute concentration, compared to another, that is hypertonic. From this point, I will say its osmotic concentration, its solute concentration will be more. Comparison to another, इसकी solute concentration या osmotic concentration कम होगी। Please remember, ये वाली जो solution है, you have to qualify that this solution is called as hypertonic solution. समझ आया बेटा? So वो solution जिसमें solutes आपने ऐड किए हैं ज्यादा, comparison to another solution, वो वाली solution होती है hypertonic. So आपके लिए अब ये point है, never call any solution जब तक कि इस पे साइड में दूसरी सोल्यूशन ना आए, never you have to qualify that it is hypertonic. But whenever you will add another solution, you will calculate, you will observe its solute concentration, then अगर इसके पास solute concentration ज्यादा होगी, then you will qualify that this is hypertonic solution. So this is actually the comparison. To call some solution as hypertonic, to call some solution as isotonic or hypotonic, you have to compare this with another solution. And first important term was that solution having more osmotic solute concentration comparison to another, this was called as hypertonic solution. But और एक point मैं आपको बताऊंगा, ये important point है। Suppose आपके पास एक hypertonic solution है, you have added the plant cell within this hypertonic solution. What could be the result? Sir, अगर मैंने एक cell hypertonic solution के अंदर रखी है, इस सेल के अंदर वाटर आएगा, that means whether water will be entered within this cell or it will lose the water. I will just say a cell placed in hypertonic solution, if a cell is placed in hypertonic solution, I'll write here the word loses water and undergoes ऑस्मोसिस मैं बेटा आपको समझाऊंगा, लेकिन सबसे पहले याद रखो व्हाट वी हैव सेड हियर, इफ ए सेल इज प्लेस्ड इन हाइपरटोनिक सोल्यूशन, अगर आपने एक सोल्यूशन के अंदर एक प्लांट सेल को ऐड किया, इट इज प्लांट सेल, प्लीज रिमेंबर, it loses this water and this cell undergoes X-osmosis. Sir, how it can be explained? I will give the example. Suppose this is a beaker. This is beaker. Okay? This beaker contains hypotonic solution. This is hypertonic solution. It has the property to gain the water from another cell, another solution. अब बेटा आपने एक प्लांट सेल को इस हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन के अंदर रखा है, जाहिर सी बात है इसके अंदर सोल्यूट्स ज्यादा होंगे कंपैरिजन टू दैट, जाहिर सी बात है इसमें यहां से वाटर आएगा। दैट मीन्स एक प्लांट सेल जब भी हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में जाती है ये वाटर लॉस करती है ऑस्मोसिस से। बेटा याद रखिए, अगर लॉस होगा वाटर बाय ऑस्मोसिस, that is called as X-osmosis। इसी की वजह से जब भी हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन के अंदर प्लांट सेल रखी जाती है, that means it undergoes what is called as X-osmosis। आगे वाले टॉपिक में बताएंगे जब इसका कंप्लीट जो प्रोटोप्लाज्म होता है, जो अंदर का मटेरियल होता है, जब टोटली वो श्रिंक होता है, we will see कि इस plant cell को it undergoes plasmolysis। That means it will be responsible for shrinkage of the protoplasm of this plant cell। This is what is called as plasmolysis। So आपके लिए क्वेश्चन है, whenever a plant cell is placed in hypertonic solution, it undergoes this X-osmosis, it loses this water, there is shrinkage of the protoplasm of this plant cell, that means it shows the signs of this plasmolysis। बड़ा ये एक टर्म है जो आपने अंडरस्टैंड की है, होप कि आपने इसको अंडरस्टैंड किया है। हम दूसरी टर्म पे आएंगे। सेकंड, what do you mean by hypotonic solution? It is opposite to that of the hypertonic। Hypotonic solution, it is derived from the two words, hypo means low, hypotension, hypoglycemia, hypo means low, tonic, tonicity means solute concentration। Sir, what is that? First of all I will define, later on we'll try to explain this। It is that type of solution, it is that system, it is that solution, this is in thermodynamics called as osmotic system। It is that solution which has lower solute concentration, it has lower solute concentration, but its comparison compared to another solution when both are separated by semi-permeable membrane। वो वाली solution जिसकी solute concentration कम होती है comparison to another solution, call this solution as hypotonic solution। मैं आपको बताऊंगा, it is that solution which has lower solute concentration compared to another, this is hypotonic solution। बेटा मैं आपको यहां पे दिखाऊंगा। Suppose this is again the device which we usually observe in the labs। We make the two solutions, we compare which one is hypo and which now is hypertonic। This is A, but this is B, this is SPM, semi-permeable membrane। Okay, this contains for example 1 molar solutes, it is 1 molar solution containing glucose। Suppose this is 10 molar solution containing glucose। जरा बेटा आप मुझे बताइए सोल्यूट्स किसमें ज्यादा है? सर बी में। सोल्यूट्स किसमें कम है? सर ए में। जाहिर सी बात है अगर दो सॉल्यूशंस में कंपैरिजन में हम बताएंगे लोअर सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन, वो वाली सोल्यूशन जिसकी सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन कम होती है कंपैरिजन टू अनदर, call this as hypotonic. So this solution is hypotonic solution. This solution is hypotonic and this will be hypertonic. इसलिए मैंने बताया है इसकी सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन कम होती है. सो कंपैरिजन में हाइपोटोनिक आपने बताना है कौन सी सोल्यूशन हाइपोटोनिक है या कौन सी सोल्यूशन हाइपोटोनिक. अभी क्वेश्चन है हमारे पास. सर एक प्रैक्टिकल हम करेंगे. We place a plant cell within this hypotonic solution. What could be the result? We place the animal cell within this hypotonic solution. What could be the result? मैं आपको बेटा बताऊंगा. It loses water to another solution if separated by semi-permeable membrane. Simply यहां पे है. This is a hypotonic solution. This is another solution. Low solutes, more solutes. Whenever osmosis occurs, it is always from A towards B. So A ने लॉस किया है वाटर towards B. A hypotonic है. इसलिए आपको मैंने बताया है जो हाइपोटोनिक सोल्यूशन होती है इट लूजेस वाटर टू अनदर सोल्यूशन. सो दो टर्म्स आपने याद रखिए. एक, हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशंस में लोअर सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन होती है. दूसरी बात है इट हैज द प्रॉपर्टी टू लूज वाटर टू अनदर सोल्यूशन इफ सेपरेटेड बाय एसपीएम. इसके बाद बेटा हमारा पॉइंट है we'll take this plant cell, we'll place it in hypotonic solution. What could be the result? मैं आपको यहां पे दिखाऊंगा. Suppose this beaker contains hypotonic solution. This is hypotonic solution. Yes. Now what you do? आपने एक plant cell यहां पे रखा है. This is another system. This is plant cell. प्लीज रिमेंबर इस हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में प्रॉपर्टी है ये वाटर लॉस करती है दूसरी सॉल्यूशन की तरफ. दैट सॉल्यूशन प्रेजेंटली इज प्लांट सेल बिकॉज प्लांट सेल्स नेचुरली कंटेन द सोल्यूट्स. They naturally contain the universal solvent in the form of this water here. That means a plant cell represents a system. It represents a solution here. बेटा यहां से वाटर आएगा it will be gained by the plant cell. यहां से वाटर आएगा it will be gained by this what is called as plant cell. So that means जब भी हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में एक प्लांट सेल को हम रखते हैं वो प्लांट सेल वाटर को गेन करती है. अगर वाटर गेन किया जाए दैट इज एंड ऑस्मोसिस. अगर वाटर गेन किया जाए प्लांट सेल में तो एक प्लांट सेल टर्जिड बनती है, फुल बनती है, स्ट्रेच हो जाती है. जिस तरीके से बैलून में हम एयर फिल करते हैं, जिस तरीके से एक टायर में हम फॉर एग्जांपल एयर फिल करते हैं. सो दैट मीन्स वी विल से a cell placed in hypotonic solution. If a cell is placed in hypotonic solution, gains water by osmosis. This osmosis is called as end osmosis. So, जब भी हम हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में एक सेल रखते हैं दैट शोज एंट्री ऑफ वाटर इनटू द सेल. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज एंड ऑस्मोसिस. बेटा और एक पॉइंट आपको मैं यहां पे बताऊंगा. प्लांट सेल में एक प्रॉपर्टी है दैट इज नॉट फाउंड इन द एनिमल सेल. व्हाट इज दैट? इट इज बाउंड बाय सेल वॉल व्हिच इज रिजिड, व्हिच इज इलास्टिक इन नेचर, कंपोज्ड ऑफ सेल्यूलोज which in turn consists of the glucose units linked together by the glycosidic bonds. कहने की बात यह है कि एक प्लांट सेल में प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन से बाहर एक रिजिड लेयर होता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज सेल वॉल. इसीलिए प्लांट सेल्स में प्रॉपर्टी है दे नेवर बर्स्ट लाइक द एनिमल सेल्स. अगर ये वाटर गेन भी करे दे कैन नेवर बर्स्ट. सर हम यहां पे बताएंगे हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में इस प्लांट सेल में जो वाटर गेन की है व्हाट कुड बी द रिजल्ट. सपोज this is plant cell, this is cell wall. Please remember I will Note this as CW. CW means cell wall. Okay. This is plasma membrane, and this whole structure will be protoplasm. This is protoplasm. सर, जब वाटर यहां से एंटर होगा, जब वाटर यहां से एंटर होगा, जब वाटर यहां से एंटर होगा, when water will enter by end osmosis, what could be result? बेटा याद रखना है, ये जो प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन होता है, जो प्रोटोप्लाज्म होता है, this protoplasm now expands. This plasma membrane now goes towards the cell wall, goes towards the cell wall, goes towards the cell wall. That means इसके अंदर, इस प्रोटोप्लाज्म के अंदर एक प्रेशर क्रिएट होता है. वही प्रेशर एक्चुअली सेल वॉल की तरफ जाता है. वही प्रेशर एक्चुअली टर्गर प्रेशर होता है which goes towards the cell wall. That means इस एंड ऑस्मोसिस की वजह से एक सेल जो होती है, प्लांट सेल जो होती है, प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट बिकम्स टर्जिड. Once upon a time there was less water. Now water enters. This plasma membrane goes towards this cell wall. मैं आपको ऐसे भी समझा सकता हूं. For example, this is cell wall here. This is plasma membrane. There is suppose gap. Whenever water enters, this plasma membrane goes towards cell wall. Whenever more water enters, this goes towards the cell wall. When again more water enters, finally it touches this cell wall here. That means ये जो प्रोटोप्लाज्म होता है, इसकी वजह से, इसकी स्ट्रेचिंग की वजह से, एक्सपेंशन की वजह से एक प्रेशर क्रिएट होता है इस सेल वॉल पे. We say in plant physiology, जब भी वाटर गेन होता है, a cell becomes turgid. So आपने इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स याद रखिए. एक, hypotonic solution has less solute concentration. दूसरी बात है, it loses water towards another cell, another system, another solution. तीसरी बात है, whenever a cell is placed in hypotonic solution here, that cell undergoes end osmosis. Due to end osmosis, that cell shows what is called as turgidity here. बेटा ये आपने दो solutions याद रखिए. It was hypotonic solution and it was hypertonic solution. Term number 3. So what is that? This is concept of isotonic solution. Iso means same. Tonic means tonicity. Yes, you can suggest me, sir, what is isotonic solution? मैं आपको बेटा बताऊंगा. It is that solution, it is that system having same osmotic concentration, I mean same solute concentration as to that of another one when both are separated by SPM, as to that of another. Same solute concentration दोनों solutions के पास है. And hence we will say here neither water is lost, exosmosis, withdrawal of water, nor it is gained, no end osmosis. That means there is some sort of equilibrium between these two solutions here. बेटा आपको मैं यहां से समझाऊंगा. Suppose these are two solutions. Okay? This is A, this is B. Both are separated by SPM. We have to qualify them as isotonic. This is 10 molar. Hence this is 10 molar. Can you tell me what is this solution compared to this same solute concentration? We will say that this system represents isotonic solution. This A is isotonic with reference to B. This B is isotonic with reference to A. So आप बताएंगे it is that solution having same solute concentration, as to that of another, and hence we have to say neither there will be loss of water nor there will be gain of water. We can say there is some sort of what is called as equilibrium between those two solutions. So बेटा ये तीन टर्म्स है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म आपने याद रखी है कि जब भी दो सॉल्यूशंस में एक इक्विलिब्रियम क्रिएट होता है, जाहिर सी बात है इनकी टोनिसिटी जो होती है दैट कम्स सेम हियर. Hence we have to say such solutions having same absolute strength here, where there is equilibrium between the solutions here, we say that this solution is called as isotonic solution. The example was that. After that, there is another related terminology associated with this osmosis. Sir, what is that? You know, अभी आपने पढ़ा है. This is end osmosis and X osmosis later on. I will simply say it is osmotic entry of water. It is osmotic entry of water into the cell, into the system, when placed in hypotonic solution. but जब भी एक सेल के अंदर वाटर की एंट्री होती है, whenever water enters within this cell, if this is placed in the hypotonic solution, we say osmotic entry of water into the cell is called as end osmosis. Second, X osmosis. जाहिर सी बात है, whenever there will be loss of water from this cell towards another solution, we will say that it occurs in hypertonic solution. It is loss of water, withdrawal of water from the cell when it's placed in hypotonic solution. Got it? So दो है, whenever water enters into the cell, it will be the concept of the hypotonic solution. It is end osmosis here. Whenever there will be loss of water from this cell here, it will be called as X osmosis. बेटा मैं दोनों की examples आपको देता हूँ. You can perform such type of practicals within the schools, within the labs, sometimes at home. For example, मैं end osmosis की example देता हूँ. You take dry resins. You know what are resins? Dried grapes. They have completely lost the water. They are dried. They are available in the market. We can take them. These are edible. They are rich in the nutrients here. Sir, what we will do? We'll take those dry resins. We'll place them in pure water. We'll wait for some time. I'll wait for some time. After some time, I will observe that those dry resins show end osmosis. When end osmosis occurs, those dry resins, its cells will be full. It's now full grape-like structure. Once upon a time, it was this dry resin. After gaining this water, now it is grape-like structure. This is the best example to perform what is called as end osmosis of dry resins को लीजिए. First, they were structured. After some time, when they gain water, again they become what is called as full. They become turgid here. So hence, dry resins को अगर हम water में place करेंगे, they have gained the water by the concept of this end osmosis here. जब ये full हुए हैं, stretch हुए हैं, तो तब जाके इनमें turgidity आई है. That means cells have become now turgid as per the language of the physiology, and hence they become full here. ये एक practical है. ये end osmosis पे practical है बेटा. अब हम X osmosis की बात करेंगे. इसमें हम उल्टा करेंगे. We'll take the grapes, which is a fruit, botanically true fruit. We'll take here grapes, but these are full with water. Okay. We'll place them in sugar or salt solution, concentrated salt solution here. After some time, it will act as hypertonic solution. After some time, we'll observe loss of water from the grapes here, loss of water from this. We will observe that it will shrink. When it will shrink, there will be osmosis here. We'll observe that there will be plasmolysis of the cells. There will be shrinkage. There will be loss of water from each and every cell of the grape cells here. And hence, the first size was just like that. After some time, the structure will be just like this. But ये demonstration है. End osmosis की, ex osmosis की. यहाँ turgidity आई cells की. यहाँ plasmolysis हुआ है. Cells ने loss किया है water. They have lost all this water. We can check them under microscope. We'll observe that they have completely lost this water. So hence, this is what is called as end osmosis and ex osmosis. I hope कि आपने इस example को बेटा understand किया है. हम आगे जाएंगे. Coming to next term, what is this? Cytolysis. This is in RBCs called as hemolysis. As the term suggests, lyse means breakdown. Heme is somewhat related to blood. Blood contains red blood cells. Cytolysis. Lyse means bursting, cyto means cell.